Listen to Dave and his grandmother. They talk about life in the 1960s and life now.
I think life was great when I was a teenager. Yes, we had a lot of fun. Is it better now? I'm not sure. But it's very different. I think perhaps life is more interesting now. You know, there are computers and DVDs and things like that. When I was young, of course, a lot of TV was in black and white, and we only got programmes in the afternoon and evening. But I think that life is more difficult for today's teenagers. For example, my grandson, Dave. His schoolwork. He gets a lot of homework to do, and he's always got tests and exams. It wasn't like that for me. I was freer than him, I think. School life is more difficult now, certainly. But you know, the really big difference? I think people were friendlier in the 60s than they are now.
I think perhaps that some things are easier now. For example, with mobile phones and the internet, I can talk to my friends anytime I want to. But I also know that some things now are difficult for my grandma. I'm sure that now life is faster than in the 1960s, and I think that's hard for her. I mean, now she's older, so of course things are more difficult, like going shopping in town. It's hard for her. The streets are very crowded. They're more crowded than before. And there are a lot more cars these days. The roads are much busier than in the 1960s. And I'm sure that things in the shops are more expensive. So perhaps life is worse for her now, but she's a very happy person.